right, so it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Sun just came out. We're on our way to Chichen Itza, one of the most famous places here in Mexico. It was interesting to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. Haven't done this in a while. And as you can see by the looks on my face, it is good as well to be up this early, and I'm pretty excited to see what we're gonna see there. Hey guys, it's Mario here, coming at you from Chichen Itza. This place is one of the 7 new world wonders, amazing place to check out. As you guys see behind me, there's a lot of cool stuff to see here. I actually moved a little bit out of the sun here to the shade where I can actually make this video. And I wanted to share with you guys a couple of thoughts and a concept of the law of attraction. You probably heard about this. If you've been reading, if you've been doing your homework in terms of personal development, you probably read a book, maybe Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Maybe you read something like Jack Canfield's Secrets of Success, or you might have just watched the movie The Secret, which talks about this. So it's heavily based on the law of attraction. What is the law of attraction? What do people assume? Well, its basic premise is that you basically have to imagine, visualize what do you want to achieve, what you see yourself as having, and you're gonna get that, right? Pretty straightforward, right? It's heavily based on you imagining and having that sense that you're feeling it, that you already have it, you're the type of person, you get all of that. And I wanted to kind of revisit this idea because I think there is something to it, but a lot of people kind of miss the whole point, what the law of attraction really means in practical terms. Of course, it's great if you could have just sit down on your couch and just visualize and meditate on it, and you just have $1 trillion fall on your head, you get ripped, you get abs, you visualize having an awesome big chest, wide shoulders, great looking body, next amazing physique of the world, and that's all happening from how strongly you think about it. How likely is that? Well, not very, very likely. But what does the law of attraction allow you to do, and what's my definition of it? Well, I like the fact to think about, the way I think about that is more in terms of act as if you already have achieved what your goal is. But think about that for a second. You're simply acting, so you're taking action, your daily actions, your habits, things that you're doing, your behavior is in congruence as if you have already achieved that six-pack, as if you have already got that 225 for 10 on bench press or 315 for 10 on whatever your goal is, but you act as if you already have that. Of course, you don't want to jump on that bench if you can't do it, but what are the habits of the person that got there? What are the actions that the person that has achieved that six-pack or has gotten stronger in the gym, what do they have to do? Well, they probably had to be in bed on time, right? They probably had to eat a certain way. They probably had to hit certain macronutrient targets, certain calorie amounts, right? So if you simply execute these actions, and if you imagine a little bit, okay, if I had a six-pack, this is what my day would look like. And if you simply do that, then your actions will trigger the law of attraction and you will get what you want. But it's the action that is the cause, that is the root cause of your success. It's not just the imagination part, of course, visualizing your goals, thinking about that for a little bit, writing it down potentially and having all that. It's pretty cool. I'd say that there's a lot of benefits to that. I think putting things on paper, there's a lot of value to that. I think a lot of people underestimate that. But it really comes from taking action, right? And goals are there to motivate us. Goals are really to give us a direction. But it's more about the taking action part that's really going to be a massive change in your life, because you basically have to just replicate the process of the person that already has that. And what is the reality? Well, the person that has a six-pack is probably doing the same habits right now while they have that six-pack as they have done before to get it, right? You basically have to do the same things. You still have to measure your calories, you still have to figure out your macros, you still have to go to the gym regular basis, you still have to get your sleep. I mean, nothing has really changed after you have achieved that result, so why not just act as if you already got it? And think about how easy the decisions are. What if you act like Michael Jordan? What if you act like some celebrity that you find that has a really good physique? What if you act like them? If you're in a restaurant, if you're thinking about what food to order, why not just think of like, what would I order if I had a six-pack? What would a Michael Jordan order? What would that guy order, right? What would my role model order? And that would make your decision so much easier, because now you can act through that identity of a person that already has that. And that identity can be a source of your decisions, can be a source of inspiration and a source of motivation when you're feeling down. Now you're thinking, well, would Kobe Bryant skip this workout? You know, would Kobe be afraid to go to the gym in the middle of the night if he has the time, or wake up early in the morning to do a session? Of course not, right? Kobe would crush it, and you can crush it as well. And using these terms of, let's say, law of attraction, I know a lot of people get completely put off by that. A lot of people are attracted to that, specifically people who don't want to put a lot of action. I think there's a marketing scheme going around where the marketers are basically promising you, well, if you just visualize it, you know, it's going to all handle itself, and then you sell you a program for hundreds of dollars. And of course, you're not taking any action, nothing's happening, and people are like, oh, the law of attraction is BS, it's nonsense. Well, it works, but if you understand it properly, then it's gonna work for you. So hope you guys enjoyed. A couple of thoughts here that I really got inspired to talk about this with all this Mayan atmosphere, like the ancient secrets. And I think this is a universal law of success that has been around for a very, very long time. And it is going to be something that's gonna basically make you successful if you use it in the right way. Let me know in the comments below how this resonated with you. Aside from that, make sure that subscribe button below supports the channel. Make sure that share button as well. Share the video with friends, with people you think this might be helpful for, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So I'm at the famous observatory here where the Mayans used to make all kinds of astronomical predictions. They used to stare at the stars. A lot of the stuff that we know today came from that culture. So it's pretty cool to see this. And yeah, it looks very, very interesting. So let me show you guys real quick here. This is the famous observatory.